There's something quite special about doing something absurd with the person you love. This week, Amber and I took off the last of the thatch, the final handfuls, and after 500 years under straw, the roof is bare. It's obviously been rethatched a lot in its history, but it's strange for us to see it. But that means, and I still can't quite believe it, that our house is no longer a thatched cottage. It's not tiled either, it's a strange, felt batten covered, hole-ridden mess. I'm Jacob. This is my wife Amber, and that's Muddy, our extremely relaxed, serene-like
Muddy! Muddy!
Welcome to some of our favourite days working on this project.
This might be the best job I've ever had.
Sunrises, leaping into mountains of straw, and giggling when things inevitably go wrong. This film is about an ending and reaching a milestone, but it's also a beginning. There's no roof anymore, but there is joy and there's Muddy. And for us, that is more than enough.
And nice. And straight to wanting to go outside again. Look at that tail go. Oh, I'm warm already. I have to take my jumper off. Oi, oi, oi. This is my favourite thing to do. I am very intrigued as to this condition of the roof under here, because for those of you that watched the first video, there was a footage that I shot on my phone of one of our viewings, and water was pouring in through the lounge, right down that beam, the beautiful old beam that got a bit ruined, and it was a very scary, awful experience. And this is where the roof had failed, so we asked for the sheet to be put on before we bought it, and they did it, which is great. So first things first, taking out these beautiful Hazel pins. I'm gonna miss these days. The water is wet. Oh, it's sodden. Whoa! Oh my god.
Was the straw that broke the camel's back?
Oh, ha ha ha.
We have a new home for the thatch that is piling up in the trailer. What was roof straw is now going to be bedding straw for my godfather's cows. But once you've laid in it, which of course we did, you realise it's not bad.
I can definitely see why people used to sleep on straw. You'll never get back up.
Warm, slightly musty.
So this is mission get more thatch in the trailer than we've ever got before. And she's in.
We're paying to get it there by the trailer load. Not much, but enough. So it's got to be full, packed to the gills. And I like that. I like that this roof gets another life. From keeping out the rain, well, trying to keep out the rain, which I imagine it did for part of its life.
Is this all holes?
Say again? I think, yeah, because so the whole valley's failed. No wonder this. No wonder it was leaking.
Lovely. Lovely. Majestic.
Oh my god. Oh, that's the worst bit so far.
Oh, hold on. There.
Can you see that?
Sodden.
Can you see this, Richard?
Yeah, I can.
It's just black.
It's the whole thing is black.
Oh, it stinks as well.
Yep. It's heavy.
Get a good whiff of that.
Whoa, that's amazing.
The Valley of
The
Death.
Valley of Doomed Thatch. Wow, that's amazing. What have you found?
Loads of dead mice. They made a little nest and then all died in it.
Right, Muddy, time to do some woodworking. I got you your bit. Today's video is sponsored by... Muddy and I are obsessed. We've been glued to... No, Muddy, we're supposed to be obsessed. Muddy and I are obsessed. He's been watching courses all day about how to turn sticks into furniture. He's got so into it, I've had to buy him his own tool belt. Ah, you're a proper renovation dog now. I've been using their cabinet making courses to finally start on the kitchen cabinets that we need for the annex. I want to hand make myself. Muddy says it's urgent, but I think that's just because you like playing with all the offcuts that get cut off. I mean, you've made a ridiculously huge pile of offcuts here. He's so mad. It's all taught by actual craftspeople, step by step, and not just me guessing with a chisel and some blind optimism. And there's always something new to try, and it genuinely makes me feel like I know what I'm doing as much as I can. The first 1,000 of you to click the link in the description will get a full year of Woodworkers Guild of America Premium for only $1.49. Valid for new members only. The joy of woodworking. What could be better? And I mean that, that is genuine. What could be better? Oh, Muddy! Muddy, come here, I need the tape measure. Muddy! No, I don't need the sticks, I just, no, tape measure, not the sticks. Wait there. Fucking nothing. Look at the utter devastation we have caused. Look at all these beautiful hazel pins. This is the last bit left to do of this side. It doesn't end. That is becoming a very full trailer. Be careful, darling.
Yeah.
On days like this, we both love stepping back from the chaos, wandering around the house and just trying to picture what it might one day look like. We don't often get the luxury of time to actually stop and take it all in. And without wanting to get too sentimental, it's these little moments that make it all feel real because, let's be honest, it's not every day you make a 500-year-old house bold, but it's nice that it's just Amber and I wouldn't change it for the world. Even if I have just ripped my trousers, which is deeply inconvenient.
This might be the best job I've ever had. Yeah. Look at that. So, got a bit of an idea about how to squash down this gigantic pile of thatch. We're going to put a wooden board across and ratchet strap over from one side to the other and then pull it down and just see if it squashes it and compresses it. I think we may have come to the end.
I think we've come to the end.
Oh God, I love these scaffolding so much. I'm gonna finish the day doing some pegs because it's the worst bit and I'd rather do it at a nice time of day and nice light.
Oh wow. Scrapman's coming tomorrow. Good timing.
Yeah, what time is he coming?
I don't know actually.
Welcome to sunrise at our extremely old broken cottage. And we've actually not had time, as I make my way through these scaffolding and these straw covered planks, we've not had time to just sit and watch a sunrise or a sunset, so this is a very, very nice moment.
Feels very self-righteous being up this this early. Is your next one doing?
There you go, isn't that a lovely, lovely thing for the morning?
I think something might have died in there, because every time I'm up here and I go down to this level, it smells of dead rat. Sun does take a long time to come out, doesn't it?
It does when there's a big hill in the way. And I got out of bed.
Yeah, but I was awake already.
And Muddy's tired, look at him. Oh, good sitting.
I let him out.
Good boy.
And he shot out the door and he instantly went and found a stick. Not, oh my God, I'm bursting for a wee, that's why I'm whining and I'm going to wake you up. He went and got a stick. Yes, you. Cute though, look at his little face. Look at his little face.
That is one happy woman. Look at the light on her face.
So nice.
Well, it's bloody cold and we've got the gear back on and the trailer is more full than it's ever been and I don't really think I want to go do another trailer because we've not got a full load, so it's probably time to make a bit of a compost heap. So Muddy, you gonna help me make a compost heap? We can play fetch at the same time, yeah, that's fine. We can do that, no problem. No, no, wait! Muddy! Someone commented a couple of videos ago to not let Muddy learn to pull out things from the garden because he's helping us with some pyracantha. And you were right, because he's just pulled something out. Muddy! So I think we have discovered an extra extension that we didn't know was there. So Amber, I think you are on the original bit, and that must have gone to about there. Then they extended that way a little bit, which is why there's this straight gable end here. Then they extended out here to over there. I think that means this 500-year-old house is in 4 stages, all a different age. Somewhere behind this mountain, up there is a glorious creature.
I am
creature.
with the straw. I think I'm actually made of more straw than human right now.
A creature of straw, a creature worthy of our admiration. Because, what have you just done?
We've just finished this side. Woo!
Look at that, is it ridiculous?
I am honestly not sure what we're going to do with all of this though.
Here she is in her natural habitat. surveying all of her lands. Sorry, that's not her lands. This is her lands.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, just noticed a really annoying bit. Why is that bit left?
That is actually the final bit. We've not done the final bit.
Very gracefully.
We're off on an adventure.
Don't get cocky.
It's an adventure to get the last bit of straw for this side of the house.
Woohoo.
It's an adventure that goes through 1, 2, 3, 4 stages of extensions.
Woohoo! Chuck it down.
Tick on to the last bit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm quite sad.
I'm quite sad. Well, it's the final section of the roof. You gotta be careful now where you sit on the ridge because you're gonna get poked up in the wrong place.
You've also got a split in your trousers.
I've also only got one testicle left, so we've got to be very careful. Not much else to say, may as well just play that time-lapse music and get on with it. Time to say goodbye to all the metal wires, metal pegs.
I cannot wait to get rid of all this.
This is it.
Nearly there.
Saying goodbye to the
I'm really
absolute
glad.
mammoth amount of scrap.
No more muddy, potentially impaling himself.
Yeah, no more muddy potentially impaling himself on scrap. These dogs are having the best time ever. Watch this when I try and get rid of the thatch. Straight, straight. Oh, buddy! Buddy! Yeah, buddy! Oh! Buddy! Oh! No, buddy! Oh! Oh! Money! 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 This is the first ever patch we did, Amber. I mean, it got a bit worse, but that was basically the whole. Yeah. What? You can actually see.
No. What can you see?
Absolutely massive steel RSJ.
Do you want to?
That's huge.
Talking in your sleep. Guess we're on a losing streak. But we're in good company. I feel better when you speak. 'Cause you know the words to comfort me. My car won't start. I
It looks strange, the roof, I mean, the whole house does, really. It's sharper now, but with our insulating plans and battening plans coming together, the new roof, when it starts to go on, will be close to the same thickness.
Cool, this is long. I've forgotten how long these are.
That's deliberate for a few reasons. One, it's the law not to change existing elevations too drastically, and two, we still want that effect. It just feels as though it will look right if the wibbly wobbly tiles are elevated and overhanging nicely. I thought I'd feel relief when the last of the thatch came off the pitched roof, and I do somewhere deep down under the aching muscles and the rat smell, but mostly I feel weird.
Buddy, at least this one's thick, so Buddy can't break it so easily. Buddy!
Because this place has always been a thatched cottage in our minds, even broken, even mouldy, and now it isn't. And it turns out that's a bit harder to let go of than I expected, but it's gone and that is good, and we still believe that all our research into this huge decision we have made is worth it. And at some point, we will have one spectacular stone roof.
Where's Buddy? Hello!
Top of the world!
Definitely going down.
Sometimes you need to do something that is totally pointless. And laughing to forget how tired you are, that is not childish, that is survival.
Another beautiful day. It is day 5 of just doing house renovations without any day jobs getting in the way, and we are the happiest people on earth. Amber's already up on the roof. Yesterday we took off the last bit of thatch on the walls, not walls, on the last bit of thatch off the roof that isn't the ridge. I don't know what you call that. And so today it's pins before a visit from our roofer, the man who's coming to tile. Hopefully going to sort all that out. Oh, sorry for my ramblings. It's the morning. I should always wait a little bit before rambling. Happy though.
I really don't like working at this angle. It feels like when you pull it, you're gonna like lose balance.
My dear viewers, these bloody crooks have been the bane of our lives.
Holding on to this, not very safe way.
If you are thinking of getting an old broken cottage like us, please bear in mind that the mountains of old dry or rotten thatch is nothing.
Oh my god. Oh. Can you not film this one, please?
Yeah, okay.
Taken out like 6.
Compared to these little metal horrors. From our calculations, there are about 2,000 of the buggers. Some come out easily, others hold on for dear life.
Are you bored of doing pegs yet?
No.
No. Do you think the viewers are?
Yes. Probably.
You go through phases of loving the manual labour of it, back to hating them again. And they do say you look back at things like this with rose-tinted glasses, but we shall see. But it's nice to be near the end, that's for sure.
This is Amber's great victory. The last peg on this side of the roof. Come on, here we go. Yay! Raise your hammer with victory, Amber. Yay! You want to go do some pegging around the other side? think there's only 3 pegs to go on the whole thing.
I've just found 3 more on that side.
I think there's only 6 pegs to go on the whole thing. And we are very lucky today to see a very rare occasion in the wild. It is a roofer sunbathing, hoping to attract a husband.
I've already got one.
Well, I was hoping
Just
that...
trying to get him up on the roof to do some work.
Oh, rude! You want to go out this way?
Bend it upwards.
What are we going to do to celebrate? Getting the last peg out.
Start taking out the buttons.
Oh, you do it that way. Come in, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Half.
Oh, it's a really long one.
Yay!
It's a long one.
Well done, Amber. Momentous moment. Well, let's go celebrate. I know how to celebrate. Okay, what are we doing, Amber?
De-ridging
Yeah,
the house.
tackling the thatched ridge. Well, do you reckon it'll go just down in one go?
Could do.
Ready?
Don't knock me off the roof.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Well, that did the trick.
I've just found 3 more metal pegs. Why do we need the ladder up? Out the way. Nice hole. Oh my god!
What? What?
I think you've got a corner in like the gap in your where your trousers have split and it's just sort of dangling down.
Heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it's very compacted.
Yeah. Cool.
Look how long it is.
I must say, the thatching is an absolute work of art.
It is. Beautiful.
The pegging has not ended.
Pegging.
De-pegging, sorry.
The pegging never ends.
De-pegging.
Jacob, 2025.
De-pegging. I'm going to try and push this down.
This is what I was saying, maybe if we saw it and then at the point where the rope is and then they can just break off either side.
Oh yeah, it's heavy.
Let me get the saw.
Okay. Oh, that was not very long.
I was going to say that, interesting.
Bad choice.
And then I can pull these bits from that side.
Well, here we are, the end of a very long phase in the life of this house. All there is left to say now is thank you for watching. Thank you to our YouTube members and Patreon supporters for allowing us to take the time off work to get there. Onwards, dear viewers, to its next chapter. Is this your favourite new bed? The box. Muddy's box. Oh, good boy. Good boy.